Hey guys, we're talking about this machine, which is by Scition. So I've got one. I haven't got a Scition Halo. I've actually got a Scition, but this is the newest machine. It combines two lasers in the one technology, so in the one machine, which is basically a non-ablative and an ablative. So it's an excellent machine because instead of me actually using my non-ablative Fractional and the next thing you know going to my ablative erbium, everything is in the one machine, and we can control everything from the depth, the density, the coverage, everything. So look, I'm really excited about this because it's brand new tech, and I think it's got legs. I'll show you how the machine works and how adjustable it is. First of all, what we've got to do, we have to measure an area, so everything's electronically worked for you. So when we measure the area, the machine works it out. When we're doing my hand, for example, we've got to actually measure the actual distance. So we save that, and then you measure that, and you can see it actually saves it for you, and we're treating 67, so nearly 70 centimeters squared of my hands. So the machine works it out for you. Now what I've got to do is work out how much I'm going to treat. Okay, so I can use this as a non-ablative. So this is basically a non-ablative. It's equivalent, very, very close to, I hate to say this, but very close to the Fractional non-ablative wavelength. So I can use this, and the depth I can control, the depth of how far I want to go, and also the density. So the greater the depth, the greater the density, the greater the downtime, the better the results. So with the density, because I'm doing it with my hand, with no anesthetic, I'm not going to be extra brave. I'm actually going to put the density only 5%. The depth, I'm just going to go up to 200 microns, which is basically twice the thickness of your facial skin. The depth can go all the way up to 100. There's no way I'm going to do that, otherwise I'll be in a bit of pain. So let's wuss out a little and go to a depth of, let's say, 30 microns, which is basically 1/3 of your total thickness of your epidermis. Density, that's how dense I'm actually doing this, but anyway, no, density, let's say I'm going to be going for 10%. So we'll see what it does. We'll put standby, and we're going to treat. So this is my hand, and we're treating, and we're going to see what happens, and I'll show you how it actually works. So here we go. See the white spots, guys? That is the erbium. So the erbium is the white bits here, and the thing which you cannot see is the non-ablative, which is using the 1470 wavelength. So when we're doing the laser itself, all you can see here are the white bits, and that's the erbium, which is the fully ablative. So remember, we're treating at only 30 microns, 30 microns. So this will heal up very quickly. I'm using no anesthesia at all, and the pain, seriously, it's probably 1 out of 10. So if we use local anesthetic, we can go a lot heavier, and obviously get a really, really good result. But all the white dots you can see are basically the erbium laser. What you cannot see is the non-ablative bit, and I'll show you that using a special paper, so hang tight. Okay, so now guys, what you saw was on my hand is the visible bit. The invisible areas is the non-ablative 1470 nanometer wavelength, which is the deeper wavelength, and we can only see it on this paper. So watch this as I lay it down. You see that? That is non-ablative. But if I do this on my hand, it's invisible. See that? I can feel it. It's look, realistically, yeah, 1 out of 10. Not even flinching. Invisible there, but visible only on this paper. So it's basically like a Fractional laser, but it's combining two wavelengths in one. So I think this is the way to go. Most of my laser resurfacing procedures, I mix around using either CO2 microneedling, erbium, the whole lot. And certainly using a non-ablative together with an ablative will give an excellent result in one treatment. This is the future of laser resurfacing. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay guys, so my final thoughts on this machine. I quite like it. Like I said, I've got one myself. I don't have the Halo. I've actually got the Scition together with the BBL and the YAG, but I don't actually have the Halo handpiece. The Halo handpiece basically is a combination of two lasers. I do find it extremely versatile. If I did have one in the practice, would I use it? Yeah, I would, because it gives you the flexibility of using different lasers together with different coverages, and especially with this, it's really good because I can adjust the density all the way up to even really good density and really good depth. So you can see with the flexibility of the laser itself, you can dial things in to actually suit your downtime. So if you know what you're doing, you can individualize treatments for the patient, and you can see the amount of variables that can go with the laser. So overall, I think this is an excellent kit, and there is definitely a use for low downtime combination procedures. And I think, Scition's one of the better lasers, and that's the way it's going to go in the future. So thanks for watching, guys.